Yes, yes. See, guys, unique attribute means an attribute with unique value. Okay, that means if I take this ID, see for this element ID is item 0, right? So with the same ID value, there will be no other element. That is called unique attribute. So like this, any attribute can have unique value. Okay, guys. Sometimes class name also can be unique. Sometimes. So you can find any attribute with some unique value. Okay, that means for the same attribute, the same value should not be defined for any other element. There should be no other element with the same attribute and with same value, guys. That is called unique attribute. Now you got that point? How to identify unique attributes? So it can be anything. No need to be ID or name. It can be any attribute with unique value. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, guys. Now let us see now how to define this XPath. Okay, there are so many different options we can use in XPath. See here, I have defined some 15 different options that can be used to define XPath. Okay, first let us see that how to define XPath using tag name. Just a tag name. See here, always we are going to define here relative XPath, guys. So every time the XPath should begin with double slash. Suppose if I want to identify in this web page, guys, see here. Yeah, let us see here. LI. Okay, what is the list? What is the element name of this menu items? LI, right? So here, see, I'm writing XPath here, double slash. If I write simply tag name LI, see that there are 33 items are there. 33 items are there. 33 elements are there. LI elements. So this it is XPath. So you can define just a simply tag name in the XPath. So by using tag name, you can find element. You can find the element. You can find all the elements. It will highlight all the elements which are matching to this XPath. All of it clear, guys? So here, right now, in this XPath, see how it is defined in the XPath. I will write in the document, see double slash LI, right? What is the meaning of this double slash LI? In that HTML file, it will find all the elements with HTML tag name LI. That's all. That is the meaning of that. So this is a simple XPath. By using just tag name, you can define XPath. So this XPath, it finds elements with the tag name LI. Okay, that is that one, guys. Clear, guys? Now how to start writing XPath? Always you should write here. Sometimes, right? See, you no need to define tag name also. Always. Sometimes you can also define like this. In some cases, guys. Example I'm giving double slash. I can write a star. In the place of tag name, you can write star asterisk character. What is the meaning of that? See, the first XPath identifies only LI elements. Is it right? This XPath identifies all the web elements in that HTML page. Star means all. All of it clear? That means any tag name. There is no specific tag name. So in the first XPath, you are defining some specific tag name. Understand, guys? But in the second XPath, we are not defining any specific tag name. What is the meaning of asterisk? Any tag name. That's all. So it will identify all the elements with any tag name. That's it. That is the meaning of this. So what is the meaning of it? Finds elements with any tag name. That is the meaning of that, guys. It is very specific with li tag name. First one identifies the elements with the specific tag name. Okay, all of you got it now? How to define just using tag name, guys, XPath. So next one, see that along with the tag name, you can also define use attributes. Attributes also can be used in the XPath. How to use attribute? See, for example, I want to identify this element. Okay, see, let us take this here. If you want to identify this element, I can use attribute, any attribute, right? ID attribute is there. So I can use this ID attribute value in the XPath also. Using XPath, I can define ID as well. ID or name or any attribute can be defined in the XPath. So let me see that how to define XPath using attribute. So here, slash li is the tag name. And for this tag name element, for this li element, I am defining attribute. So attributes always should be defined inside square brackets. Okay, guys. And then inside that, first you should write attribute name ID. Sorry. ID equal to ID value inside single quotes. Okay. Done. Now, before attribute, at the rate of symbol should be prefixed. It is mandatory. Every attribute name should be prefixed with at the rate of symbol in XPath, guys. That is a rule. Okay. So this is the way how you can define XPath using attribute. Using attribute, guys. All of you clear? See, not only ID, guys. You can use any attribute. Let us see here any other element with different. Here is there any attribute is available? Say suppose here I can identify this A element by using href also if I want. Href also attribute. Understand, guys? So this href link can be different for every element. So I can define here. This also I can use. Simply copy this. So that link is coming. Copy this. Okay. Copy this. Okay, href. See that how to define XPath using this attribute. Just I want to show that. It is element is A, correct? Double slash A. And again square brackets, inside square brackets, copy that. So and before attribute, give that at the rate of symbol. That's all, guys. So this is how you can define XPath using attribute, guys. All of you clear? You got it, guys?
Sir, that link should be in single quotes or double quotes.
Yeah.
HRE. That should be in single quote, no, sir. There.
Yeah.
Link.
It should be in single quote. Yeah. Double quote also we can use, but in the script, right, we use the double quote in other place for the whole XPath. So this attribute value should be always in single quote. We use it. Okay. Right. You're right. Okay, guys. This is how you can define XPath using attribute. Now let us see here child element. How to define how to define a child element in the XPath. So for this example, this one we can take the main page. So this one, for this element, how we define the XPath, see that? Using child element, we are defining here, see that here. Yes, here, see that this is the element we want to click, okay? See, for this element, there is no unique attribute value. There is no unique attribute available. In this, Yes, this one we are taking, right? Yeah, this one we are using, guys. See here, it is highlighting. Yes, yes. See, this is the first card and the second card. See, we can ignore right elements inside this, guys. Inside this, you have 2, 3, 4 elements are there, but because we are not going to click this particular element, if you want to click particular element, we can also do that. We can define XPath for that also. I will show you that also. See, first let us see here. I'm taking this top element. Okay, guys. Entire card. See, for whole card. Now the entire card is highlighted. See, it is second card. Okay, it is third card, fourth, fifth, like this. So now to define XPath for this first card, for example, how we defined it? Here class, see that the class name is same for all these elements, for all the cards, right? So class name is not unique here. So then what we need to do? You need to go to the nearest element. What is the next nearest element from? You should not go to down, guys. You should go up. You should go up the nearest element. So next element is this one. It's parent element. So this is having unique value. Okay, guys. So now how we should start XPath definition? XPath definition should be started from this element and with this attribute. All of you clear? After that, after this element is identified using this attribute, then you should go to the first child element or second child element or third child element or last child element. All of you clear? So like this, you can define XPath. So now let me define this. See that here. So first I'm starting with the first parent element, div, division. You can see that it is division, right? So this element, where is it? This element, division, and class value, copy that class value, division with the class at the rate of class is equal to done. That is the parent element. Now it identifies parent element. See that you can cross check that, guys. Control C and paste it in the here. Control F. See that 0 element is identifying. Why? What is wrong? There is space, guys. There is a space here.
So division before semicolons.
Sma?
Division before semicolons is there, sir. For that reason, I guess.
Okay, let me rewrite this here. You see here slash division. Okay. And at the rate of class is equal to, sorry, what is that value? Degree cards. Okay, I'm copying this. Okay, now it is identifying first element. Okay, only one element is identified. See, look at that now. So this element is identified. Again, after that, from this element, I want to go find first child element or second child element, whatever you want. So how to define a child element? The child element should be defined by using single slash. So define add single slash, then define the child element tag name, division. Yes, see that by default, it is a highlighting first element. Understand? Suppose if you want to find second element, then you should define that index number 2. Now see that it is highlighting second element. If I give 3, third element will be highlighted. See that? Okay, guys. So this is how you can define. So you no need to define this index number right now. Just simply if you define division, that's all. It will identify first element by default. The first child element will be identified. All of you clear, guys? So here, this is the how we are defining. Okay, guys. Division at class equal to class value. So here it is the parent element we are identifying first. Yeah, okay, guys. So once this parent element is identified, then we are defining child element division tag. So it identifies first child element. Here, guys, it identifies first child tag, child element inside division element with inside division parent element. I can say that division parent element with attribute with the class attribute with the class value category cards. So understand, guys? Now clear? So it identifies division first child division element here. That element is division element inside division parent element. Again, this is the parent element inside this parent element with the class value category. So the parent element should contain a class attribute with this particular value, with specific value. Once that parent element is identified, inside that it will find first child element of division. So that is how it works now by using child element, guys. And you can define last function inside XPath, guys. So now let us see here. Same XPath I'm defining here, guys. See that? I'm defining here same XPath. But I'm adding here in for the child element, I'm adding this function last. Guys, see that? Inside child element, I want to find last. What is the meaning of it? It returns, it identifies
Last
what
child class.
last child element. You're right. Perfect. Okay. Last child element will be identified, guys. Now let us see that. Is it working or not? Highlight it here. Okay, guys, see that. It is highlighting the last element. See, you don't know how many elements are there. For example, this inside this parent element, we don't know the exact count of child elements, but I want to find last child element. Then this function will be very useful. Okay, guys. Last you can define inside XPath. So yeah.
Sir, what if child class are like inheritance, sir? I mean, child class in another child class.
Define one more slash. That's all. Suppose inside this division, there is one more child. Okay, guys. Suppose inside last child element, inside this from this parent one, it is the last child element. And inside this last child element, there can be one more child. I can understand. So I can again define one more slash and define that child element. What is that element? So like this, you can keep defining to any levels. All of it clear? Identifies last child element. Last child element. That is the meaning of last function, guys. So you can define multiple levels of child elements, guys. That is not a problem. You can keep defining, adding child paths, child elements by adding slash and define here one more child element. Again, add slash like this. You can keep going. No issues. Okay, guys. So that is about last child element. How to find last child element in the XPath, guys. Now let us see here one more thing. Multiple attributes. We can also define, we can use more than one attribute in XPath. Sometimes, right, there may not be unique attribute. Okay, guys. That means there may not be one attribute with unique value, but we can find some uniqueness when you combined more than one attribute. Are you getting my point? So there might be no ID or name. Okay, guys, but there can be some class and there may be another attribute like data, URL, something like that. So when I combine these two attributes, I can find some uniqueness. All of it clear? So in such case, you can use more than one attributes in the XPath if required. So how to define that? See that example I'm showing you here. See that division, just simply I'm adding, guys. Suppose let us take this class. It is one attribute I want to use. Okay. It is one attribute. And I want to define one more attribute. Okay, guys. Inside square brackets, right here and then define here one more attribute, a different attribute, whatever you want. Data, a type or something. Okay, guys, clear? Just simply for example, I'm showing you guys. See here how to define multiple attributes in the XPath. Just by using and, you can combine two attributes, guys. We can define multiple attributes. That means both these attributes should match. Only then it will identify that element. Understand, guys? Now you can also define more than one attribute if required in the XPath elements. So the next one, say that this is index number. Already we have seen that, right? Index number, when we use to find nth child element, we use index number. Okay, guys. To return nth child element. That means here inside square brackets, you should define the index number 2, 3, whatever it is. So this is how you can define index numbers to identify nth child element, guys. Identifies nth child element. So inside square bracket, you should define the index number, guys.
Sir, can you tell once again, like multiple attributes, sir?
Yeah, I'm coming to that. See here, multiple attributes can be defined, separated by and. All of you clear? How to define multiple attributes in the XPath? Guys, see here. This is first attribute. Okay, guys. This is the first attribute. Okay. Second case, my battery. Yeah. Yes, see here, this is the class is the first attribute we are defining. Where it is here, class. At the rate of class equal to class value. After that, you should write and. After that, add second attribute. Second attribute is defined. First attribute and second attribute both are separated with and. Okay, both are combined with and keyword. Yes. Okay. So like this, you can add one more attributes also if you want. Third attribute also you can add. Like that, we can add n number of attributes by using and keyword, guys. So that means for the same element, for the same inside this, for this division element, these two attributes should match. Only then that element can be identified. Both the attribute values should match. All of you clear, guys? Any doubts in the multiple attributes? Generally, when we need to use this, right, it is very rare case if there is no way, no other way. Okay, there is no unique attribute available. But there sometimes if I combine more than one attribute, then you can find some uniqueness in that element for that element. So we don't use it frequently, guys. This one sometimes if required, you can use this option using of more than one attribute in the XPath. But how you can define more than one attribute? By using and the keyword. That is important. Okay, guys, understand? Yeah. Okay, guys. Now see that. I hope so. By using these options, whatever now we discussed, right? 7 options we discussed. Let me again repeat one more time. Guys, see here how we are defining XPath, starting with tag name. Just by using a tag name, we can define XPath. Just simply starts with the double slash and give li. That means tag name, whatever the tag name you want. Sometimes in the XPath, right, you will be using asterisk. That means I don't want to bother about the tag name. Any tag can be there. So in that case, you can replace the tag name with asterisk in the XPath. Okay, guys, it is optional. Okay, if you don't want to bother about tag name, then you can define asterisk, guys. So that is how you can define a XPath just by using a tag name. And next, how to add attribute to the XPath. Then attribute should be added inside square brackets for any HTML element. So first you define HTML tag name, then you should define attribute inside square brackets, guys. After the HTML tag name, attribute should be defined inside square brackets. All of you clear? I will make a note of that point. Okay. After HTML tag name, attribute should be defined inside square brackets. Square brackets. Okay, guys. So next, child element. How to define child element in the XPath? So first to define the parent element, and that parent element, if there is any unique attribute available for that parent element, you can define that unique attribute with at the rate of symbol prefix. Okay, guys, every attribute name should be prefixed with at the rate of symbol, guys. That is very, very important. Okay, that point also should add here. Okay, attribute name should be prefixed with at the rate of symbol. Okay, guys, that is another important point. Okay, before attribute name, at the rate of symbol should be added in the XPath. So first to define that parent element, and if there is any unique attribute available, define that unique attribute for that parent element. After that, how to define child element? Just with single slash. If you define the single slash, it defines the child element. So the next child element name you can write here simply. That's how you can define child element by using single slash, guys. That means I can say that single slash denotes. It denotes what is that? The child element, okay, in the XPath, guys. So the next option we discussed, the last child element. How you can define last child element? First, we have to define the child element tag name. After that, you should define last function inside the square brackets. The last function should be defined inside square brackets of the child tag. Okay, guys. It identifies the last child element. Yes. So the next option we discussed, multiple attributes. Multiple attributes. So we can define more than one attribute in XPath by using AND keyword. Separated by AND keyword. Okay, yes. Keyword. And next we discussed index. Index number. The index number means to identify nth child element, we are using index number. To find the second element, we should define 2 in the square brackets. Depends upon the which child element you want to find. You can define that index number for the child element inside the square brackets. So these are all different options we have tried, guys. So guys, now what is the work you have to do? You take any script, guys, whatever we already completed. You can take any completed script. Okay, guys. Maybe create new account, anything. You can take whatever you want. Or let us take a create new account. Okay. Where is that first one? This one here, right? Not this one. Yeah, create new account, guys. So here we are using by name only, everything, right? Here. Guys, whatever the scripts we created, starting from first script, nothing is there. We are not using. Yeah, here also we have IDs, guys. Okay. Starting from all the scripts, guys, whatever you created, first script. After that, here, what is this? Class name, tag name, right? Links count and create new account. Up to here, guys. These three scripts you have to recreate by using XPath. You should not use any other locator. Only XPath should be used for all the elements. All of it clear? How to replace this? How to define name? How to replace the name with XPath? Just I will show you. See that one example. Yes, let me create new class. XPath. Define main method. Okay, guys, now let us take here first step. What is this? Guys, here, see, I'm copying this, guys. This application, Facebook, right? Okay. So what I will do here, I will create a new method, public. See, like this, you have to create, guys. You create new methods. Create one new class with the XPath. And then inside that, each script should be defined in separate method. And then call those methods inside main method. Static void, it is Facebook, right? Just simply, I'm creating Facebook. So here I will copy this code. And I need to declare variable, right? Static driver equal to null. Done. And import it. Okay, guys. See now how I will be converting all these locators to XPath. Now let us see where we are using locator. Here ID, right? ID is there. See, I have to replace with XPath by dot XPath. Okay, guys. And what is this attribute? ID, right? At the rate of ID equal to email. That's all. And square brackets. Done. Okay, sorry. Before that double slash, I missed all these things. Double slash. What is the tag name? Element tag name, input, right? Input and square bracket, guys. Like this, we have to define. See, this is the text box, right? For the text box, what is the HTML tag name? Input. So you can, if you don't know what is the tag name, you can check that in the application. What is the tag name is there? So input should be there. So I'm defining here input. Since we are using ID as email, email is ID. So I'm defining that ID attribute. Tag name is input and attribute is ID. That's all. So it is the XPath. So this is how you have to convert all this, all the locators, guys. So done. So it is converted. So similarly, right, let us take this one where you have names, right? Name. Let us take this, guys. See that class name is there, right? How to convert this? It is also Facebook, right? It is also Facebook only. So I will write this code directly. So I will copy just this code alone. Control C. It is Facebook only, guys. So I'm continuing in the same script, okay, in the same method. So you see now how I'm going to change here class name. It is a class, right? It is a class. So let me write here, find elements, right? Find elements. I want to find multiple elements, okay? By using XPath, I want to define here XPath. Okay, guys, see here, what is the element name, guys? Text box, it is input again, right? Input, slash, see square bracket, open square bracket, at the rate of, the attribute name is class. Class is equal to input text. That's all. Guys, suppose, see guys, I can replace this input with asterisk also, guys. Now, what is the meaning of this? It identifies all HTML elements, web elements with this class value. That's all. But if I define here input, what it identifies? It identifies only input HTML elements with this class value. That is the difference, guys. If I remove this and if I give asterisk, it identifies any HTML element with this class. With this class. That is the meaning of this. But if I give any specific HTML tag name, then it identifies only input HTML elements with this class value. So like this, you can convert this class name into XPath. All of you clear, guys? Following me, any doubts? Similarly, let us see here this script. What is this script is? It is also create new account. Okay. Yes, it is already defined, is it? Okay, here it is not a create account. Okay, guys. It is simply login, Facebook login, right? I can give the name as login, Facebook login. Facebook login. And I will create second method, Facebook account, create new account. Facebook new account, I will put. I will copy up to here, new method. Inside this new method name is Facebook new account. Okay, guys. It's the name of that. Now copy this from here, first name, last name. In this. So now let us see here how to change the name to XPath. It is simple. Name is the attribute. Okay, guys. Here. So again, dot XPath. So what is the HTML tag name here? Again, it is a text box. So it is a text box.